Have you ever felt the thrill of exploring a place that's off limits? There's an undeniable allure to urban exploration. It's the draw of the unknown, the lure of the forbidden, the excitement of discovering secrets hidden in plain sight. Urban exploration, or urbex, is the pursuit of adventure within the heart of our cities and towns. It's about venturing into abandoned factories, forgotten underground tunnels, and derelict buildings that have been claimed by time. It's about the thrill of stepping into a story that's been left untold, piecing together history through the remnants left behind. It's about the adrenaline rush that comes from pushing boundaries, from daring to tread where few have ventured before. And yet with the thrill comes the sense of intrigue, the curiosity that pulls you deeper into the shadows. But remember, with every adventure, there comes a measure of danger. Our world hides many dangers, often in the places we least expect. Imagine the thrill of exploration, the adrenaline rush as you step into the unknown, into the shadows of abandoned structures. The world of urban exploration is indeed fascinating, full of mystery and intrigue. But it also has a darker side, a side that's often overlooked in the rush of adventure. Take the case of a group of explorers who ventured into an abandoned factory in Sydney. They were drawn by the allure of the forgotten, the thrill of the unseen. But what they found was far from exciting. The factory, left to decay for decades, had become structurally unstable. As they ventured deeper, a section of the ceiling collapsed, trapping one of the explorers. It was a chilling reminder of the dangers lurking in these forgotten spaces, of the potential for disaster in our quest for adventure. Then there's the tale of an explorer in Melbourne who came across an old hospital. The structure was eerie, shrouded in a cloak of time and neglect. But the real horror lay within. The explorer unknowingly stumbled upon asbestos, a hazardous material often found in older buildings. Exposure to this substance can lead to severe health complications, even death. It was an unseen danger, a silent killer hiding in the remnants of the past. And who can forget the story of the urban explorer in Perth who encountered hostile occupants in an abandoned warehouse? The building, thought to be deserted, was a temporary home for a group of squatters. The encounter turned hostile, leading to a tense standoff. It was a stark reminder that not all dangers in urban exploration are physical. Some are human. As these stories reveal, the risks are real and often unexpected. Urban exploration, while thrilling, is a game of Russian roulette. Every step into the unknown could lead to danger, to disaster. It's a world where the allure of the forgotten can quickly turn into a nightmare, where the thrill of adventure can become a fight for survival. As these stories reveal, the risks are real and often unexpected. Exploring the unknown isn't just about the thrill, it's about the potential consequences too. Urban exploration, while undeniably exciting, can come with its fair share of challenges and hazards. Let's delve into some of these consequences, both legal and physical, that you might face as an urban explorer. Firstly, there's the law. In many regions, trespassing onto private properties, abandoned or not, is illegal. What many don't realize is that these seemingly deserted sites often still have owners. You might find yourself facing hefty fines, or worse, time behind bars. So it's always wise to do your homework and seek permission if possible, before venturing into unknown territories. Now, let's talk about physical injuries, a real and ever-present danger in urban exploration. These neglected sites are often in a state of decay, with unstable structures and hazardous materials. One misstep could lead to serious injury or even a life-threatening situation. Falling through rotten floors, encountering sharp debris, or exposure to harmful substances like asbestos are just a few of the risks involved. And then there's the damage to historic sites. While it might be tempting to take a souvenir or leave a mark, remember that these sites have historical value. Vandalism and theft can cause irreparable damage, robbing future generations of the chance to appreciate these relics of the past. As explorers, it's our responsibility to preserve these sites, not destroy them. But here's the thing. While the consequences of urban exploration can be severe, they don't necessarily mean that the exploration has to stop. It's about balancing the thrill of discovery with respect for the law, personal safety, and the preservation of history. It's about being prepared, being responsible, and most importantly, being aware of the potential consequences of our actions. So, before you embark on your next urban exploration adventure, take a moment to consider these things. Because remember, the consequences can be severe, but that doesn't mean the exploration has to stop. So how can you stay safe while quenching your thirst for adventure? Now that's a question worth exploring. First and foremost, do your homework. Research is key. Make sure you've thoroughly explored the location from the safety of your computer before venturing out. What are its historical and current uses? Are there any potential hazards you should be aware of? The more you know, the better prepared you'll be. Next, there's safety in numbers. Never, and I mean never, go exploring alone. It's easy to get lost or trapped in unfamiliar terrain, and having a buddy with you can make all the difference. Not just for the camaraderie, but for the practicality. If you find yourself in a sticky situation, it's always good to have someone there to lend a hand or call for help. Speaking of help, always inform someone of your plans. Let them know where you're going and when you expect to return. This person is your lifeline. If something goes wrong, they'll be the one to raise the alarm. Respecting the location is also crucial. This is not just about preserving the site for future generations of explorers, but also about maintaining your own safety. Disturbing the site can lead to unforeseen consequences, like structural instability, so tread lightly and leave no trace. Now, let's talk about being prepared. You'll want to pack light, but smart. A sturdy pair of boots, a flashlight, a first aid kit, a fully charged phone, and plenty of water are must-haves. And don't forget a map or a compass. GPS can be unreliable in these locations. Lastly, always have an escape plan. Know your entry and exit points. Be aware of alternate routes and never push your limits. If something feels off, trust your gut. It's better to cut an exploration short than to risk your safety. So there you have it. A few key tips to keep you safe as you delve into the mysteries of urban exploration. Remember, safety should always come first. Is the thrill of urban exploration worth the risk? This is a question that dances at the edges of every urban explorer's mind. The excitement, the adrenaline rush, the thrill of the unknown. All of these elements make urban exploration an enticing venture. But there's another side to this coin, one that's less shiny, less glamorous: the risk. The thrill of urban exploration can be intoxicating. There's something utterly exhilarating about stepping into an abandoned building, its history etched into every crumbling wall and weathered floorboard. You're a modern-day Indiana Jones, unearthing secrets from the past, and the sense of discovery can be addictive. But let's not romanticize it too much. The potential dangers are real, and they are many. From hazardous materials and structural instability to legal consequences, these risks are not to be taken lightly. And no matter how much of a thrill seeker you are, it's important to remember that your safety should always come first. That being said, it's also true that different people have different thresholds for risk. Some folks might be perfectly comfortable pushing the boundaries, while others prefer to stay well within their comfort zones. And that's perfectly okay. The key is to find your own balance, to understand what you're willing to risk for the thrill of the chase. It's about making informed decisions and taking calculated risks. It's about knowing your limits and respecting them. So, is the thrill of urban exploration worth the risk? Well, that's a question only you can answer. It's a personal decision, one that requires introspection, understanding, and most importantly, honesty with yourself. Because at the end of the day, urban exploration is not just about the thrill, it's about the experience. It's about connecting with history, with the forgotten corners of our urban landscapes. It's about the stories you uncover, the memories you make, and the adventures you live to tell. Ultimately, the decision is yours. Urban exploration can be thrilling, but it also comes with hidden dangers. There's something intoxicating about the call of the unknown, the allure of the forbidden. Yet we've delved into the chilling tales of real-life danger encounters that paint a vivid picture of the risks involved. As urban explorers, we've seen the consequences, from legal repercussions to physical injuries, even life-threatening situations. It's not a game, it's a pursuit that demands respect and caution. We've provided a few safety tips for those of you with a burning curiosity to explore. Remember, preparation is key. Equip yourself with the right gear and knowledge, and always respect the space you're entering. Finally, we've weighed the thrill against the risk. Yes, urban exploration can be a heart-pounding adventure, but it's crucial to understand and assess the potential hazards. So, explorers, as we wrap up this journey, remember, stay safe, respect the space, and continue to explore with care.